Today, I invite you to join me for part 2 in our series on the story of this 354. Today on Austin's American Flyer. Don't want to miss it. Okay, in front of us is a silver bullet that a gentleman sent to me. This is a engine that he had as a child, loved it, and went away to college and thought he'd probably never see it again. His mother said, I'll go ahead and let the neighborhood kids have it because they enjoyed it. And he recently was going through his mother's home and kind of cleaning things out and stumbled across his childhood set. And so this was the Silver Bullet freight set. All the cars were included as well. And I don't know if this works or not. It's kind of rough and got some, I guess I would call heavy use. But I have an opportunity for just a few days here to do some fun video stuff with a couple Royal Blues. And so I really want to get this thing operational, even if it doesn't look the best, just because I want to include it in the video clips other than on a flat car, which I did some of that already. So my plan is to go ahead and take it apart and see what kind of service it needs. And as I've done often before, we'll start with a baseline, seeing if the engine starts, runs at all. I have not attempted this at all. I have no idea what's going to happen. So we will see what we will see. Well, that's encouraging. I'm seeing a white wire underneath the tender that I don't fully understand. I do not see a locking lever coming out of the tender, which I would have thought there would be one in there. So let's see what happens if I help this guy. Wow, everything is really corroded. You know what? I wonder, because there was a second engine that I got from this guy in Atlantic, and it looked to me like someone had pulled the reverse unit out and put some sort of a DC conversion in it. So I wonder if this thing has had the same treatment. I hope not. But we will find out here very quickly by hooking a DC transformer up to it. Well, looks like I'm right. I don't know if you can see, but instead of buzzing, it's trying to move. Now everything's all bound up. Wow, so somebody actually just converted this to DC. But this will mean this is a repair unlike the one I've done before. Okay. So I'm going to start by actually hoping to get the tabs bent back up on the tender here. Boy, Everything is really rusted here. I can only imagine that neighborhood boys, kids, or maybe it was the original one, but probably not. Neighborhood kids either lost a transformer or quit working and probably couldn't find an AC transformer readily. So instead they did this. What are these called? Rectifiers? So they take the AC current, change it into DC. Happy joy. So that's what's going on. This is one rusted mess. Wow. Wow. Pretty sad. Oh boy. Looks like this was stored someplace with high moisture content, which the gentleman that sent it to me is in California, which doesn't seem like that would be a place of high moisture content, yet here's evidence of that here. So in my imagination, this was going to be a fairly quick cleaning job. Oh my, I don't foresee that being the case at this point. I'm gonna actually need to do some repairs to this guy in terms of trying to remove rust and whatnot from all kinds of different parts that normally I wouldn't be too concerned with because they wouldn't be encrusted with rust. Hopefully I won't snap any bolts off here. Yee. Okay. Now, I'm not taking one of these silver bullets apart before, so I'm realizing they did a few things differently, which I'm glad they did, because looks like they made some extra efforts to brace the shell, which is pretty good idea. I know there's been a couple Atlantics I've had with plastic shells, and there's no extra bracing in those, and sometimes they don't hold up very well. Okay, well, it says June 1954 on the top of the shell. That's kind of cool.